Come on, just get the damn bag. I will have the greatest. Henry and Anna fought in one corner of the store while I laughed at them from the other side of the candy aisle. We don't want to trick or treat today. We were supposed to be in Orlando, but our flight got canceled at the last minute, and we were stuck with no clothes, no candy, and nothing to do today. The three of us did the math, and it came to $47. Honestly, it's a wonder there are bags of sugar here. I heard footsteps and felt something hit my head. Anna, stop laughing at us, Erin. This made me laugh even harder, and Henry threw me another bag of Happy Ranches. Let's take them both and get out of here. They both picked me up, and when I finished laughing, they left, heading to the cash register. The cashier was a girl under 18, a few years older than me. She has blonde hair in a ponytail and wears clear fake contact lenses that make her eyes red, probably today. Is that all? Henry takes about 5 bags of mixed dried fruit and puts them on the counter. She called out all the goodies, $37.09, cash or credit card. Anna and I had an eye-opener. It's perfect for 8 candy bags and 20 smaller bags, especially Halloween. Henry also looked a little surprised and handed her 2 more than 20 yuan. The cashier put all the candy in 4 different bags and said goodnight, but I'm not gonna lie. It was more like, go to hell, kids. We left the store, Henry carrying 2 bags and us carrying the other. Hey, Erin. Anna. We looked at Henry, who was a little taller than us. What's wrong? The first person to arrive gets the first choice of the movie. He took his bicycle, jumped on it, and ran down the street, followed by Anna and me. When we got to my house, I saw Henry stop a few meters in front of us and get there before us. Ha! It's Halloween. I grabbed a bag of various dried fruits from my bag and rushed towards him. The sudden stop of the bike made me almost turn around. Oh, suck it up. He smiled and led Anna to the door. I got off my bike, hit the shock, and immediately regretted it when I realized I had knocked over a large bag of assorted candies. I sighed. Henry and Anna walked in with a spare key and waited for me at the door. I collected all the candies, put them back in my bag, and ran to them. We all rushed up the stairs and into my room. Henry collapsed on my bed and quickly grabbed the remote to turn on his movie. Anna grabbed the candy and put it in the big bowl, and I opened the mini fridge, got a Coke and 2 root beers, then closed the fridge with my foot, walked over to the bed, and jumped up next to Anna, keeping her out of the way. Henry's way and between me. Henry leaned his head against the wall next to him and tried to find the movie. I looked back and saw Nellie, my guinea pig, riding her wheel. He usually never drives. About 30 seconds later, Henry clicks on the title, Halloween 6. We love this series and have been fans since we watched the first movie. I opened a Coke, took a sip of the brown liquid and swallowed it, stealing a Snickers bar from the candy bowl. We heard the door open, and my Great Dane ran into the room, jumped on the bed, and hugged Anne and Henry, Ani. I pulled him off her, and he yawned and lay down. In our legs, almost stopped my blood flow, and quickly fell asleep. After watching 4 movies and drinking a lot of candy and soda, I looked at the clock on my phone, and it was 1:34 a.m. I saw a text from my mom, honey, we will be home only tomorrow around 9. I wrote her back, Mom is so sweet. Anyway, Henry and Anna spend the night. I hit send and jumped when I heard Oni wake up and start barking. What's up, Oni? Henry and Anna looked up from the game at the phone that Anna showed him. Wow, what happened? One entered the shed a second time, and the sudden loud noise made us all jump. I looked at my guinea pig, and he started running around the cage. Peter. Henry John looked at him and found that the small animal was also circling in place. What's going on? I walked over to Anna, and the 3 of us ducked into a corner as Oni continued to bark at the door. I shot the remote that controlled the lights forward and pushed the button, and the lights came on, but we couldn't see anything. Oni kept barking at us and Peter was spinning in circles. I looked back and saw that Anna looked confused, and Henry was looking at the Great Dane with an ashamed face. "Henry, what's the matter?" he said gently. "It's nothing. I'm hungry. Let's go to the kitchen and get something to eat." Anna and I looked at him with angry and shocked eyes. "Really this time?" Henry grabbed our wrists and pulled us out the door with Ani following us, still barking in my room. Instead of going to the kitchen, Henry immediately ran into the bathroom and pulled us and Ani out. He closed the door and locked it. "Give me the phone." I handed it to him and he unlocked it. "Henry, what are you doing?" He looked at us in horror and spoke a million words a minute. "They were barking at your window, and I saw something move out of the corner of my eye. There's someone there. We need to call them." He interrupted it by loudly banging the windows. Anna started screaming, and I quickly covered her mouth, accidentally catching a few loose hairs from her brownish red hair. "Sha!" I turned off the light, and we grabbed each other's hands and headed for the shower. I slowly and quietly closed the curtains and felt a hand tap my shoulder. "What the hell are we doing?" Henry whispered in my ear. "If he gets here before the police, we can use the shower water as a weapon." I grabbed the shower head, and we both sit against the inside of the tub, Ani next to us. I pick up the phone, and Anna puts her hand on the handle, ready to turn it into boiling water. I called the phone number, but quickly turned it off and froze when I heard footsteps somewhere outside. As I turned the phone back, footsteps passed the door and disappeared, and I heard Anna's heavy breathing and Henry's nails digging into my hand, and I could have sworn he was drawing blood. I call 911 again. I put the phone to my ear. 911. What's going on? I heard the operator on the other end say, "Please send help. Someone broke into our house and my parents weren't home. My friend and I are stuck in the bathroom." I whispered to the lady on the other end, "Okay, honey, what's your address? I'll send someone over to you right away." I heard footsteps coming back. 3958 Green Pearl Drive. "Please come here quickly." I heard her start to say something, but I quickly hung up when I heard someone knock on the door handle. Oni started whining and barking, and I got up and pulled Anna up when we heard a loud bang, and the door creaked open. I can feel my heart beating wildly. "Please work." Anna pointed the shower head away from us and turned on the water, and I could feel the heat 2 meters away. I heard footsteps approaching the shower, mixed with low, menacing laughter. I saw a hand at the edge of the curtain and felt Henry stand up and let go of my hand. The shower curtain opened, and everything went into a blur. Henry and I ran out. Bonnie followed, and Anna splashed the intruder's face with scalding hot water. I heard him running behind us as we all rushed down the stairs, and I saw blue and red lights flashing outside the window. Henry pushed open the door, and 2 officers greeted us. Oh. The first officer grabbed me and Henry by the shoulders. "Are you both okay?" Henry began to speak quickly. "No, we're not. There's someone in the house. We're hiding in the bathroom." And I grabbed his hand and cut him off. "It's my turn to be scared. You are talking about 2. What do you mean?" When I turned my head, the 2 police officers looked at us strangely. "Where's Anna?" Henry turned and tried to run back into the house, but was stopped by the police. Another small policeman entered the house with a gun in his hand. After a few minutes of arguing and shouting with the tall officer, another officer came out. "Everything is clear. There is no one in the house." I looked at him with wide eyes. Fear quickly turned to anger, and I ran past him, across the house, and back to the bathroom. Anna is not there, and the floor is dry. She splashed water on someone, and the walls, floor, and bath mat were soaked. I heard Henry running behind me. What the hell? We ran back to the bedroom, and the movie was still playing. The candy was still there, and all the jars were where we left them. They were sleeping in bed, and Peter was eating. Even the windows were repaired. What is it? Damn it. I was trying to think what would prove what happened. What would prove that Anna was with us? How were the windows installed? How dry is the bathroom? Where is Anna Sims? I looked at Henry suspiciously. What? Right, Aaron. Then it hit me. We had a group chat with Anna, and it was full of news about our plans for this and tonight's pictures. We turned on our phones and ran back to the police. Look, Anna is with us. I opened the picture of the three of us taken a few hours earlier with Oni lying on top of us. The junior policeman suddenly realized, that's the girl I saw leaving the house. What? Suddenly, a random girl with red hair and green eyes ran up to us and almost knocked me into my arms. Eileen. Henry, you're here. What's going on? Why are the police here? I made a backup, stumbling on the doorframe. Henry followed. Who the hell are you? The little girl looked at us with strange eyes. I am Anna. Is this a joke? You know, I hate pranks. She put on a twitchy face and folded her hands. Henry and I both had expressions of disbelief. And Anna gasped. Are you both okay? We were all looking at my phone screen, and Anna was not in the picture. She's been replaced by this fake Anna. And if you've never met her, you won't have a problem with that. She looks the exact opposite of Anna, with her usual black braids, dark skin, and green eyes replaced by a blonde ponytail, fair skin, and gray eyes. I read through all the pictures, and all the ones related to Anna were replaced by this random girl. I looked at her, and Henry pulled out my phone, frantically searching the pictures for Anna, and she turned to the police. I'm sorry they called you, dear people. Good night. Anna must not say that. She is more disrespectful than anyone on earth. The police waved us goodbye as we drove off, and Anna walked into the house and closed the door. I have to do my hair. It's such a mess. You still have that brush in the bathroom drawer, don't you? I nodded, my jaw still dropping. Henry and I watched as she ran upstairs smiling. What happened to Anna? Henry panicked when the thing entered my bathroom. I don't know, Henry, but if you keep panicking, we won't figure anything out. You need to calm down. He looked at me angrily. Calm. Combat. Our best friend is gone and replaced by a random girl we've never met. How can you relax at a time like this? I groaned. Look, I'm sorry, but we don't have time to panic. Let's spy on him and see if we can find him. I trailed off. What is it? We looked at each other, and they walked towards the stairs, being careful not to make any noise. We walked down the hall hand in hand as we prepared to run to check the bathroom, and as soon as we saw Anna, we turned and freaked out. Hey, are you sure you're okay? Everyone was horrified and looked at her reflection. It was Anna. She looked scared. Her eyes were red as if she had been crying. The one in front of her smiled and said, "Don't be afraid." Her voice was so calm it was scary. I heard Henry breathing heavily, and I struggled to breathe myself. You want to be with him again. She put her hands on our foreheads, and the last thing I saw was a red light. Then everything went black, and there was the sound of Henry's body hitting the floor. My head felt like someone had broken a piece of glass. All I heard was a buzzing in my ears. I opened my eyes and found myself in a dark room and could neither see nor feel anything but the damp air around me. Seeing what looked like a window, I turned and tried to see beyond the darkness. I recognized it and screamed when I realized what I was looking at. This is my bathroom. Everything works. Towels are hanging by the door, and soap is on the counter. The only thing out of place was the girl. She was looking at me. Her brown hair fell to her shoulders, and her blue eyes looked up at me, clashing with my ginger braids and brown eyes. Next to her is Henry. His flaky brown hair is now flat and blonde. Next to him is Anna, and I hear her whisper, tears streaming down my face. I am very grateful for Anna's container. Tell her to thank you for me, you know. As we reach the end of this chilling tale, darkness envelops the screen, but the horrors still linger in our minds. If you dare to explore more bone-chilling stories and brave the depths of fear, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Remember to turn on notifications so you're always one step ahead in this harrowing journey. Thank you for watching, and may your nights be filled with terror.